Men versus women. Here we go. Boys versus girls. Looks like a high school game. How do you miss that? Come on, Sharon. Wow. That was a pretty good dunk. Should we even guess the score for that game? So, I went on TikTok, and I never go on TikTok, but I found a bunch of these videos to react to with you guys of men versus women. You already know, when it comes to physical things, we're gonna lose, okay? Spoiler alert, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Boys.
Oh, are you okay? Oh, did I hurt you?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't hurt you?
No.
Did you hit your head?
No.
You didn't?
No.
It didn't hurt?
It didn't hurt.
Oh, yay. I'm glad.
This gender is born is a lie. That's silly. I wonder how many times like they repeated that, because you know, like when you're making a TikTok and you have to repeat it like a few times to get it right. I wonder how they got that kid to say like so perfectly the script, or if it actually, I don't know. I always feel so confused by stuff I see online. Like I feel like all of it's fake, but maybe it's real. At least she had a lot of armor on. They need those like blow up things.
Why do women often choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
Do they though?
Well, I mean, don't a lot of women say they want like a guy who's 6 feet tall and 6 figures and 6-pack?
Yeah.
So we call that the rule of sixes, but you don't typically see a woman saying...
But I mean, it could go both ways, but it's always been in society where the man has to be the man in the relationship. That's how I want him to be, the bigger person, the one to bring everything to the table.
If they don't see a guy that's 6'5", 6'2", basketball player, NBA, if you don't make over 5K or 12K or however much, it's to the standards. The standards are overwhelming, and I blame social media.
It's the best when we are able to grow together. Because, I mean, think about an old house and it looks bad on the outside, and a lot of people are just going to walk right past it. But if you say, hey, I see value in that house, I think we could turn it into something really nice. You know, you paint it, change the roofing, make it all pretty, and now it's worth a lot. So I think we could do the same thing in our relationships.
Ready, go!
I think it's funny that that's like an actual thing. That like people, I mean, I always find it funny when people commit their whole lives to something like that I find kind of silly. Like there's people like out there right now in like competitive bowling, and it's just like their whole life, and they strap on their shoes and they put on their bowling outfit and they're all serious and they walk up and they celebrate, you know. I don't know why I find that funny. Like every human just has different interests.
We have nothing to drink. We don't know where we are.
I don't want to sound too cocky too early.
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. But right now, we're winning.
Julie, you just order me about all the time.
The guys are just having fun.
I would
The guys are not worried.
She goes on about those potatoes anymore. I'm gonna stab her.
Meanwhile,
This is the male version.
she said she's gonna stab her.
I feel dreadful. Honestly, I feel absolutely dreadful. I never thought I would be so desperate for food and water.
The water was not an issue.
It seems like the guys are honestly just in their element. They're just having fun.
Yeah. And actually dehydration was your own fault rather than lack of water.
The
Whoa.
expedition party are dehydrated, hopelessly lost, and wandering directionless.
Walking is painful
The log was like this big.
now.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what was that lady doing? She wasn't even sawing. She was like hitting it. Guys, didn't you see how hard I'm working here? It's like not about how hard you work, but how effective you're being is what actually matters.
No dry clothes and no fire, because we have to make mistakes. A huge fucking snake came towards me. It came right at me. We just got a prehistoric animal.
She is in therapy right now, and she's still talking about the snake. I like that she's like hiding under her hat. Like, I'm not actually crying, but I want sympathy, please.
I need to be with my family, and I just need to be at home.
All the decisions.
I saw a meme one time that I thought is so true. It's like, women hate that men are just happy all the time. It's like, do you guys not recognize any issues in the world? You're just so happy all the time. And I love it. I love the optimism. Keep it up. You guys are doing great. It's just like when you're feeling upset and then like a guy is super optimistic, it's like, hey, you're not listening to the problem that I have.
Decisions we've made thus far have been made collaboratively. We've not needed to conform to a system where there's a leader.
You serious?
Call the medic! She's Fran! Fran's fainted!
We're winning.
Call the medics!
I don't want to drink the water. It tastes of piss.
Decent water. The water was not an issue.
It's 2:30 now. No sign of a fire.
We need to take a moment to say thank you, men, for our modern sewer systems. The fact that our toilets flush and all of that stuff has made it possible for women nowadays to say that we don't need men. But if we were to take it all back 100 years back in history, we would definitely be a little bit nicer, I think.
If I hadn't turned up today.
What are these men doing? They're like having the time of their life. What was that? They like have organized ceremonies and...
And I turned up in 6 months. I bet these guys would be in pretty good shape.
Okay, but let's just be honest. TV is so dramatic, though. I mean, they're obviously being really dramatic. Although, maybe not so dramatic because it's like how we actually are sometimes. But I mean, they're definitely exaggerating. Just a bit. Women's soccer.
Women.
Women. Gosh, get off your high horse, men. So impressed. Just kidding. I actually am very impressed, by the way. I'm just thinking, I wish that there was some type of technology that we could see on some type of screen. You know how they're coming out with those VR Apple computer things? We need that, but to be able to see what's going on inside a men's head, it would probably be just like a black screen, just like blank. What, right? Isn't that just like what men think? It's just like nothing.
Hey bro, what's your name and who's the ugliest guy in your friend group?
Yeah, I'm Alex and it's Rob.
What's your name and who's the ugliest guy in your friend group?
My name's Jack and it's definitely Rob.
What's your name and who's the ugliest guy in your friend group?
Yeah, I'm Rob and it's me.
Aw.
Hey, could you please tell us your name and who's the ugliest girl in your friend group?
My name's Alyssa and we're all 10s.
Yeah, okay. What's your name and who's the ugliest girl in your friend group?
My name's Jessica and we're all 10s.
Yeah, good one. What's your name and who's the ugliest girl in your friend group?
Hi, my name is Raw 10s.
Oh.
The filter. Okay, let's just try. Okay, I'm gonna be completely transparent right now. If I had to guess myself on a scale of 1 to 10, being completely realistic, now remember, this is a camera, I have it set up like purposefully, and just like on an average day, I mean, out of the whole population, there's really beautiful women out there, and so I would most likely put myself as a 10. Just kidding. I'm just being like all other women. But no, seriously, I think I would put myself at like a 4. I think 4 is very realistic. I'm a 4, and I'm proud of it. That brings me up to a 5. What girls see? Girls see a bed. Boys see a trampoline. Quick story, one time I was in a hotel room and I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump on the bed. So I stood on it, jumped up, and landed on my back, and that thing was a piece of concrete. I broke my back. So be careful. Don't assume every bed is a trampoline. Dangerous. Wow. Okay, thank you to that video for explaining to me what is happening inside of a man's head. I'll just keep those things in mind. Every trash can is a basketball hoop. And hanging a picture. First women, are they gonna do the whole... It's gonna take like 5 hours. But we always need to have a team there. Is it like, hey, is it even? A little to the left. Left, not right. And then like, it's tilted. It's tilted. No, the other side. Yeah, that's... Sorry. I got really hyper for a second. Yep. So relatable. It's like, that was me in that video, right, guys? I'm like, that's so me.
If a man gives you a compliment and a woman gives you a compliment, does it have different meaning to you if it's the exact same compliment?
Yes. Okay, wait, just a word to the wise. Never give a compliment that you are giving a compliment for that other person to feel good, like if you don't mean it. Like, don't say you like somebody's hair if you don't actually like their hair, because then that's not going to make them feel good. That's going to make them feel bad and be very weary of you. So, yeah, I think women do that sometimes. It's kind of like, oh, I love your shoes. And it's like, really, do you love my shoes that much? Maybe. Maybe they do.
If a woman gives it to me, then it means way more. If a man gives it to
If
me,
it's
I'm like,
sincere.
A compliment from a man means literally nothing, but a compliment from a woman, now that's something.
So what advice would you give to a man who maybe wants to come up and say something nice without being perceived as creepy?
Approach a woman nicely, say, I just want to let you know you're beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, instead of just like, maybe you could,
Or
if she's into
don't-
it, if she's into it, stand there, wait a second, but if you could tell she's like, then walk away.
Yeah. Go into it like not thinking that you're gonna
Get something out of it.
Yeah, get her right away.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, that's how it should always be. We shouldn't give somebody a compliment just because we think that they're going to like us in return. It should be sincere, you know? But giving compliments is good, and we should give people compliments if it's sincere. Like, I really like your hair right now. It looks really good. Did you wake up like that?
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low.
Playing with the girls and the guys. That was really good timing.
When a man is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why for a man, self-control is his greatest power. And for a woman, silence is hers. When a man has learned to not be out of control, but to be out of people's control, because he has self-control, that's a powerful man. And when a woman has learned to be silent, doesn't mean to be silenced. I'm silent because I'm watching. I'm silent because I'm observing. I'm silent because I'm waiting for the opportunity to speak. And when I speak, people listen. When I speak, the room listens. And not only do they listen, they take heed to what I'm saying, because there's wisdom that's coming out of my mouth.
it's so interesting that when we meet people, we feel naturally that we need to talk and get that person needs to get to know us, and so we need to tell them all about our lives, all our cool things that we've done. But actually people like you based on if you're listening to them. And so silence is good all the time, and I could work on my silence a lot, especially in very specific areas in my life. And so silence would be something that would help my life a lot, improve in all aspects of my life. And when you are silent and then you do have something to say, people do listen and they're more inclined to be interested in what you're saying because they know that you've been quiet. They're so curious about what you're thinking. And so, yeah, I hope you guys have learned something with this video. Make sure you're subscribed, please, so you guys can see more videos. And I love you guys. Thanks for being a part of my channel. Please go follow me on my Instagram. And yeah, you guys are amazing. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.